Hello friends, welcome to Zoological Wisdom. Today we are going to see an interesting and important topic related to snakes. You can select the available Hindi, Marathi or English subtitles in case of pronunciation errors or for easy understanding. This is my second video related to snakes. First video was based on the Indian myths and misconceptions about snakes, which you can watch by clicking the link here. Not to mention, I am going to organize a quiz on snake identification of species endemic to India on 29th of May. Link will be made available through the Instagram handle, whose link is in description. In this video, I am going to talk about the importance of snake identification and how to identify venomous and non-venomous snakes based on the tail, ventral scales, nature of the head, vertebral and jaw scales. If you are genuinely interested, you must not skip any part of the video because the identification based on these physiological features is branched and not separate from one another. Also, I am going to mention something at the end. So stay tuned and watch till end. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Snakes are extremely well adapted to a wide variety of habitats, namely aquatic, fossorial, arboreal and terrestrial. The variation of their sizes, shapes and colors is generally due to the adaptive radiation in a mode of life. Snakes are intrinsically fascinating and form an important component of the biota. Naturally, their curious mode of propulsion, venom and constricting mechanism have made them an important group of predators, and the interaction maintains a natural balance in almost every ecosystem. About 3,500 species of snakes are recorded on Earth, inhabiting both land and sea, of which about 375 are venomous. Snakes are abundant all over the world except in the Arctic, New Zealand and Ireland. It is postulated that there are about 3,000 species of terrestrial snakes in the world, and they are predominant in the warm climates and lush green regions of the tropics. About 278 species are found in India, out of which 58 species are venomous. The snakes are objects of fascination for studies since time immemorial. The body of snake is often modified to suit its ecological conditions. 15 families are currently recognized, comprising 456 genera and over 2,900 terrestrial species. They range in size from a tiny 10 cm long thread snake to pythons and anacondas of up to 7.6 meters, that is 25 feet in length. But why are basic snake identification skills important? Increasing industrialization and urbanization have led to habitat loss of these reptiles. Presently, many snakes have made their appearance in and around areas with proximity to the human population due to loss of habitats and environmental stress. During such conflicts, people with lesser knowledge about snakes tend to harm or kill the animal for protecting themselves. Many times, non-venomous species are mistaken as venomous ones and are killed. Therefore, basic knowledge of snake identification is required if your residential area also has snake inhabitants. You cannot become a snake rescuer or snake specialist after seeing this video, but at least you will get an idea of how to differentiate between a venomous and non-venomous snake based on physiological features like the tail, ventral scales, nature of head, vertebral scales and jaw scales. Whenever you spot a snake in your vicinity, do not handle it on your own unless you are experienced in snake rescuing. You can either contact a local snake rescuer or an animal rescue NGO. Let's start with the identification part now. Starting with the tail. When the tail is flat and laterally compressed, the snake is considered to be venomous. For example, sea snakes. The majority of sea snakes are highly venomous and all of them have flattened tails. When the tail is cylindrical and blunt like that of sand boas, then that snake is considered non-venomous. When the tail is cylindrical and round like that of terrestrial or land snakes, they can either be venomous or non-venomous. So, the snakes which have cylindrical and round tail are classified based on the scales on their belly, that is the ventral scales. If the snake has small scales on the belly and back region like that of garter snake, then it is non-venomous. And those having narrow belly scales like sand boa are considered to be non-venomous. While the snakes having broad belly scales and cover the entire girth of the belly region are classified into 3 categories based on nature of their head. If the scales on the head are small and no pits are visible, then the snake is considered to be venomous. For example, saw-scaled viper and Russell's viper. If there is a loreal pit between nostril and eye along with small scales on the head, then the snake is considered to be venomous. For example, pit viper. When the snake has shields on the head, it is further classified into 3 more categories based on vertebral and jaw scales. When the vertebral scales are not large, the third supralabial shield is large, touching the nostril and eye, then the snake is venomous. For example, cobras and coral snakes. If the vertebral scales are large and hexagonal, 4 infralabial scales with fourth one largest, then the snake is venomous. For example, crate. The last category is where none of the prior mentioned features are seen. They are non-venomous. Example, Indian rat snake. Once again, I am telling you, this video only gives basic knowledge of snake identification. You cannot become a snake rescuer after seeing this video, but at least you will get an idea of how to differ between a non-venomous and venomous snake. Whenever you spot a snake in your vicinity, do not handle it on your own unless you are experienced in snake rescuing. You can either call a local snake rescuer or an animal rescue NGO. That's all for today. I will be uploading videos related to individual snake species in future. Visit my Instagram handle to see different snake identification and detailed posts on snakes. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos related to snake identification and other interesting topics in future, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say, please leave a comment.